YouTube. This is Stuck Case. We're going to do another video for you on the 45 Super out of the Kimber. This one's a little bit different than ones I've done in the past. I get a lot of questions about jacketed bullets and the use in the 45 Super. Well, today we're going to cover one of my favorites. I know you hear me talk quite a bit about cast performance and which different bullets I cast and mold and push. Well, today we're going to shoot 185 grain Sierra Sportmasters at just under 460 rolling velocities today. This is an old load that I have. So we're going to try it in what I've been experimenting with was small rifle primers and small primered brass. So today's all the shells shot through the Super will be with CCI primers, small rifle primers, and a Blazer small pistol primered brass. Again, we're using 185 grain Sierra Sportmasters, and we're going to be using 12 grains of IMR 800X behind that particular load. Shot a couple before I came out just so I wasn't wasting my time. Just wanted to make sure that the pressure was good on it. And these casings right here measure after shooting at 480. So they're not quite 460 rolling levels, because to go to that level, I got to go to about 482 on the brass, which ruins them. So these are 480, measured where you have a slight bit of bulge at the back of the casing. Perfectly reusable, be just like using a regular brass out of a Glock. You get that little bit of a bulge. It'll be the same thing out of this gun. And again, that's 12 grains of IMR 800X, 185 grain jacketed bullets. If you can see this, there's a reason why I picked that particular bullet. I've used XTPs quite a bit, but as you can see, that thing's got a big bucket mouth on it. I mean, that thing is a very large opening for a jacketed hollow point. And the reason why I like that particular design is if I'm going to go away from cast bullets to a jacketed bullet, my purpose and intent would be to just unload all of the energy that you can into your target. So you get a massive mushroom, a massive deployment of energy, of hydraulic energy. So if you can get it into tissue, you're going to create hydraulic energy and just dump all of that energy into the target. I'm not necessarily looking for one hole in, one hole out kind of thing like I do the cast stuff. This here is to just pound whatever it is you're trying to shoot. Again, these are 185 grain Sierra Sportmasters. Also today, I don't get this one out too often. I do mess with it. This is a Ruger Blackhawk model, Hunter model, excuse me. This here is a 45 Colt. I have this right here loaded up with a 250 grain XTP. We're going to try it today. I haven't shot this load in a long time. Usually, again, this 45 Colt, same thing. I use a lot of cast bullets, but today's all jacketed. So this is a 250 grain XTP. This is on top of 26 and a half grains of H110. That's with a CCI large pistol primer. I haven't shot this one at 25 yards yet. I've shot some cast bullets to it. We'll keep this right on 4 power. This is a 2x7 Nikon. We'll keep it right on 4 power. So after we shoot the 45 Super, we'll go ahead and see if I can hit some dots with this thing here at 25 yards as well. $13.77. 13.45. 13.97. 14.19. 14.40. 14.73. 14.40. Got here to take a look at what we got, see where we hit. That's at 26 yards. Not a very good group. Got a couple in here pretty consistent. That may be me, that may be me. Gun went off on me a couple times when I wasn't quite ready, but I'm not gonna make an excuse for that. But definitely room for improvement in there. Maybe work with the seating depth a little bit. And you guys saw, you know, it's a wide extreme spread, so 800X and that jacketed bullet may not be a real great combination. The velocity numbers are up there and the wow factor's there, but it isn't worth anything if you can't get it to shoot. All right, so we've made an adjustment on the red dot. Now that we got a couple through us right here, we're going to go ahead and try this again. Same load. We'll shoot for the next dot down below it. This time we're going to look for accuracy. We know what we're doing with velocity. We're pretty well. We understand where we're at. Now let's try to see. Let's hit what we're aiming at here. $14.23. $14.58. $14.52. $13.20. All right, we've moved the sight a little bit. We're going to shoot for the next orange dot over on the top. We're going to try to shoot for some accuracy here. See if we can get a better group than what we did on the last one there. I can barely see that green dot, second one down. We're all staying around that 1400 mark, give or take. Extreme spreads are a little bit up on that 800X load. So 3 good ones, and then I changed my dot, I think. It's hard to see with the sun coming in here like this. These green dots, the dots aren't showing up real good. You know, and I am using a red dot, but that was tuned in a little bit better. So we'll have to keep working with this, and I think we're going to have to try a little bit of seating depth difference, but we definitely got some extreme spread differences there with 800X and this jacketed bullet. All right, to take away some of the BS factor involved, I took a marker out there and I made the crosses on the targets a little more identifiable. I'm going to shoot the second one down again with 5 more rounds with the intent on accuracy again. Just a hair over 1,400 feet a second. Go out here and see if our group's changed any at all. All right, so we added 2 more here, 2 more here, and then 1 over here. So as you can see, right now the 800X load is just about the best shotgun I own. All right, so we put the we put the kimber back in everyday, normal, what I carry it, what I mess with it, what I carry. Here's the HG 130. This is on top of 5 grains of tight group. That's a cast bullet. We're gonna go ahead and shoot a group on that bottom target to see just how accurate the kimber is today. .937. .916. .914. .923. .928. That was on me. .909. .921. So as you can see, that's the kimber with the HG 130 bullet that I make a coat on top of 5 grains of tight group. So if you want to put the power to it and shoot a shotgun, or would you rather shoot them in the eyeball? That's a pretty good question you need to ask yourself, because right there is normally what I carry every day in that kimber. I got to bring it down just a little bit because I was shooting at this bottom target right here. I did make an adjustment, so I was on paper up here because I thought I was coming off the paper over here. But we'll adjust that back down and put it right back into the bullseye. And as you can see, the kimber will shoot. All right, so now we're gonna shoot the 45 Colt. We're gonna shoot the 250 grain XTPs through this gun. See how it shoots. Again, I primarily shot cast bullets for years now. I do have jacketed bullet loads. I got loads laying in my basement that I can't even remember what they are. I know that sounds ridiculous, but that's just how it goes. Sometimes when you get out of doing what you was doing for years and then you get back into it, that's what you get into, you know. We're gonna go ahead and take this guy off of here. We don't need to catch brass anymore. This one don't spit them out. Kind of curious as to the velocity on this. You gotta put an elbow pad under behind this thing because this thing gets real. I'm gonna shoot for the middle one. .63. .63, I'd say it probably didn't register. first jacketed bullets I've shot through that gun. Oh, it's about an inch. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Like I said, I called that one. I screwed that one up myself. But we're going to shoot a couple more through that. That's about 1,430 feet a second with 250 grain bullet. That's 100 yards and in easy.